Welcome to another episode of the Peak Potential Success Show. My name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. Every single day, I have the opportunity to help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today is a very, very special day. We're outside, we're enjoying the sun, we're having a great time, and I have a very, very special guest. This guy, once I met him 3 years ago, I thought he was a superstar. He spoke with passion, he spoke with energy, he spoke with conviction. He was just an amazing guy to talk to. And this guy is a TESL certified soft skills trainer. He has trained over thousands of people, individuals, professionals on their interpersonal skills, effective communication. He has worked for the US Embassy in Dhaka, Bangladesh as an English language teacher and trainer. And he has also, once he moved to Canada in 2017, he has become a freelance ESL teacher and trainer as well. But most importantly, and most very impressively, when he moved to Canada, he became a YouTube superstar. He got the award for Silver Creator Award, and that means he has over 107,000 subscribers. So he is a real superstar. So please welcome Mr. ZIA HASAN.
Thank you, Feng Shui. It's really nice to be here on your video, and thank you so much for having me on your YouTube channel.
Well, thank you very much.
And yes, we did see 3 years back, and it's nice to see you again.
Yep. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you decided to come to Canada, and then also build up your business to do what you do now.
All right. So we came to Canada back in 2017 as the ESL teacher. We came through Express Entry Skill Migration Program. You know, there are a number of skill migration programs for the immigrants around the world. So we came through one program. And as you know, I have been a soft skills teacher for the last 25 years. So doing the same in Canada as freelance ESL teacher. And simultaneously, we are providing some services. We are offering some translation, interpretation from here. And of course, now YouTube is there last couple of years. Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, thank you.
That's absolutely awesome. Now, lots of people who decide to move out of their countries, they feel outside of their comfort zone. They're too afraid to venture off into something, or they are too afraid to start something. Because they go, oh, that's not my country. But you know your client market, you know your niche market, and you've kind of expanded that. Even though you moved to Canada, you create this great YouTube channel, and you have so many followers in Bangladesh, your hometown.
Yes.
And you've kind of built up that brand, you built up that credibility. So how did you decide to go, you know what, I'm going to stick with this, create this channel, and then kind of explode it so that so many people are subscribing to it?
Oh, all right. That's a very interesting thing and interesting question as well. In fact, I started YouTube very casually. Back in 2017, when we came here, I thought there are very few YouTube channels, especially YouTube videos in Bengali. And I felt simultaneously to let my Bangladeshi people know that coming to Canada through skill migration program is a pretty easy and straightforward process. What they have to have is some required qualities. They have to fulfill the requirement, and simultaneously they have to understand the process. So with that thing in mind, I started my YouTube at the end of December, right, 2017. And then the second video in January 2018. And to my utter surprise, next, say a couple of days, the videos views were more than 20,000-30,000, and that got me in fact interested. I understood there is a gap of information. People want to know what this express entry is, what are the other immigration program, how to accomplish there, and that in fact got me interested in that, and I continued. And now it's around 300 videos. Yeah, 107,000 subscribers. It's going good.
You did this in less than 3 years.
Yes.
So
yes.
I know lots of people who start their YouTube channels, and even after 5, 6, 7 years, they still have maybe 50 subscribers. So what was that secret? Where you go, you know what, I'm gonna start loading up videos onto YouTube, and you said what, after the second one, you already had thousands of people watching your channel?
Yeah, more than 30,000 people.
So what was that secret? How did you go from no channel to 30,000 viewers
In 7 to 10
in
days.
7 to 10 days?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I thought about it as well. The main thing what I felt was the content. People wanted to know the information, and there was a lack of information. When they find that this guy trying his level best to give concrete information, solid information, and trying to give them the information in an easy way so that they can understand what to do, how to accomplish it, how to be successful in this project. That, in fact, perhaps interested them in my channel. Yeah, so the secret is the content, maybe, the information. And I happen to be one of the first Bangladeshi YouTubers at the very beginning, that time. So that was another thing. I kind of had the field empty, so nobody was there, no competition was there. That might be another reason. Yeah.
So were you able to, how did you tell people? Did you send it to one person to tell them to like share it and share it to other people? Did you go to a news source? Did you go to magazines? Like how did you announce to the world that you have this channel?
Yes, that is another thing. In fact, I didn't at all notice those things, and I didn't. To be very honest, I didn't know all these things. How to promote this, how to announce the people. What I used to do, I just sat before the camera and say about a particular thing, say express entry process, or the provincial nominee process, or the latest immigration update, and then just tell them, get the preparation, you'll be able to do it. So I tried to do two things simultaneously. Number one is to convey the message, the information from here, and number two, to motivate them. Whatever I said, whatever I still say from my heart. I know they can do it. There are thousands of potential people in my country, back in my country, Bangladesh, who are really eligible to come here. What they need a little bit push. So I tried to do the push. Perhaps that also worked.
Wow.
Perhaps, yeah.
Well, you pushed your way to Silver Award, over 107,000
Yes.
subscribers. So
yeah.
that's very, very impressive.
Yes.
And congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
It's a great feat.
But the entire credit goes to the audience. You have to understand one thing. If it was 99,999, still I wouldn't get that silver button.
Yeah.
So it is 100,000 subscriber. So the person who clicked the subscribe button as the 100,000 subscriber, he also matters. So every single person, audience, subscriber, in fact, matter, and in fact reach me here. So credit goes to them. It is them. If they were not with me, I wouldn't be interested in doing it. As simple as that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Now, there must be a point in time when you go, you know what? It's possible for me to hit that number. And therefore you go, I'm going to make it a challenge for myself so that I will get that award. Now, when you're facing a challenge, what do you do? How do you get your mind wrapped around a challenge and go, you know what? I'm going to take on this challenge and I'm going to overcome it.
Okay, so challenge for YouTube or overall?
Overall.
Overall, fine. Very good question. Thank you. Yeah. When facing challenges, what I do in my life, I try to turn myself to reality. If I see I can change the situation, I try my level best to change it. And if I see I cannot change the situation, I just try to cope up with it. Suppose the pandemic situation. We have got, what we can do is to comply with the rules and regulations and maintain all the safety measures and everything, right? So this is the situation. But again, if I can change it, I change it. If I feel I cannot change it, I just go with it. I try to just comply with it, is the idea. Yeah, that's how I try to face it.
Now, as a person who's a teacher, a trainer, you work with so many different individuals.
Yes.
You teach a lot of different lessons, life lessons as well. What is one of the biggest life lessons that you have ever gotten yourself?
Well, very good question. Yeah, to me, being grateful and having a content heart is very important. When you are grateful and content at the same time, inside, you will be decisive, you will be grounded. And that time, your brain will be at the optimum level to contribute, to shoot your imagination, creativity at the highest level. So that is very important to me. We need to be grateful. with whatever resources we have around, and we need to be content inside. So that's it. Yeah.
Wow, very, very insightful.
Thank you.
Now, for a person who's also trained lots of professionals and lots of individuals who become very, very successful, what is one thing that you believe actually stops people from succeeding?
Negative influence. Yeah.
And how do you deal with negative influences?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
Okay, usually I do not let any negative influence enter into me. I do not. I try to avoid the people who are negatively influenced, who say always negative, who see negative in them, around them, in the other people they are interacting with. I try to avoid them, and if it is, say, kind of mandatory or compulsory to be with them, I try to change them from my heart, saying the truth. Because being negative, you won't be able to accomplish anything in your life. Your brain won't take anything. Your brain won't take any suggestion, any instruction, while you are negatively influenced. So yes, negativity.
Now, there's lots of viewers out there who would say, you know what, the most negative person in my life is family and friends.
Yes,
So
unfortunately true.
How do you deal with that?
Yes, that's what I was telling you. If I have to be with them, yes, you have to let them know very clearly who you are, what kind of person you are. You're a person who is full of positivity, full of energy, who is circulating energy, who is circulating positive vibe, who sees positive things in every situation and in every sphere of life. And once they know it, they feel it, either they try to change themselves to be accompanying and interacting and to be working with you in the life, or they will be keeping a distance. Again, yeah, that's the way, I think.
Now, one of your specialties is talking about effective communication.
Yes,
Now,
that's what I work.
there's a lot of people who go, you know what, I don't need to work on that. I do this type of job, I don't need to talk to people, I'm a stay-at-home mom or I'm a stay-at-home father, I don't need to work on effective communication. What do you tell these people that, you know what, regardless of what you do, no matter who you are, you have to work on effective communication? Why?
You have said the answer 100%. That is the answer. Irrespective of the field we are dealing in, doesn't matter. Effective communication has to be there in our professional life, social life, and personal life. Suppose being a father, if you don't have effective communication with your children, there will not be a good, healthy bonding between you. So it is not only your profession, it is your social life. If you do not have effective communication skills, if you do not have good interpersonal skills, you'll not be able to create relationship, build relationship with your friends, with your family. So let alone your professional life or your purely your personal life, you need to have effective communication skills. You need to have clearly let the people know who you are, what you feel, your feeling, your expressions. Until and unless you are able to do it, there are pretty good chances to have miscommunication. And once miscommunication is there, all the breaching of relations start. So effective communication is a must. You cannot simply bypass it. No way. No.
Now, you mentioned a few times the word relationships.
Yeah.
And that is key to anything that you do. Business, when it comes to even having fun, relationships are very important.
True.
What would you say are the three biggest key factors on building great relationships?
Well, very good question. One is empathy, not sympathy, empathy. I feel what you feel. Not only I understand what you understand, I feel what you feel is one thing. Second thing is respect. You have to be respectful to the other person you're interacting with, be it your family member, be it your social life member, be it your professional mate. And you have to have gratitude towards them. You have to show the gratefulness. So this thing, of course, there are other components as well, but this thing will play a vital role to build a solid relationship.
As a trainer and as a teacher, you understand how important coaching and mentorship is as well. Do you yourself have a mentor that you kind of remember, or a great lesson that your mentor or coach gave you?
I have hundreds of mentors. Every single day, I try to learn something, even if it is a new word in English, because I'm a ESL speaker, right? First, I'm a ESL speaker, then I'm a teacher or I'm a trainer. And besides that, I believe that everybody has got room to learn from their cradle to their grave. The entire life is your learning platform. And the very plus point is all soft skills are learning skills. So you will be able to learn them. And there lies the importance of a coach. And there lies the importance of coaching, training in your life. Yes, of course, you need them. You need them. I have a number of, even there are so many, I cannot name them in this sitting. But yes, and especially the very plus point is now the YouTube. You've got all the mentors over there. Suppose you, every single day, or at least 2 or 3 videos you're uploading every week with celebrity people. When I saw you a number of times, I did feel it, you are talking from the heart. So a person talking to me, be it in my real life, be it in my virtual life, talking to me from the heart, why not listening to him? Why not learning something from him? That's how I see it. So I am a lifelong learner. I try to learn every single day something from you, from the other trainers, from the other mentors. And that's how today I'm here. So it is a most important thing. The coaching and training is most important thing of, again, not only your professional life, because you shouldn't be only focusing on your professional life. At the same time, you have to have a healthy social life. You have to have and on top of everything, family is your number one priority. So to have a healthy family life, you have to know, you have to learn all these skills, and there lies the importance of a mentor, of a trainer. Yes, of course.
Now, I work with a lot of people who have that fear of doing a recording, posting it up, putting it on a YouTube channel or something like that. How do you coach people to say, you know what, this is what you need to do, this is the type of talk that you want to do, and then just let the audience find you? Like, what's your advice to those people who are too afraid to start a channel?
Okay, so I didn't literally coach anyone to be YouTubing, but what happened nowadays, last couple of months especially, some Bangladeshi YouTuber connecting me.
Yeah.
And so they notice me, they connect me. So I talk to them, some of them. And yes, some of them ask for this sort of advice. I know very little. I know nothing, in fact, except my experience. So that's what I try to share. And my perhaps one advantage was I had been a news presenter back in my country. So I presented more than 400 news presentation. From 2005 to 2009 in Bangladesh. So that might be another plus point. I didn't have any camera fear or something. So the simple advice to them: do not bother the audience. Just talk to it. You think that this audience is your family. You're talking to your family members on a particular issue. The way you talk and chat with your family members sitting in your living room, just think like that and then go for it. Should be the idea, I think.
So the true authenticity of everything, like being true to yourself, being yourself, and then really just feeling that you're within people that you care about and you want to share a good message, add value to other people.
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
Of course. Absolutely.
Great advice for people. And just to get over that fear is one thing that I tell a lot of people to do. Just go out there and try it.
Yes, is the key. Yes.
Now, if you had the opportunity to speak to the entire world and you were to be giving one main message, what message would that be?
Wow. Encountering this question for the first time in my life. Thank you so much. Yeah, one message. One message with 2 parts. Number 1, be grateful always to the world you're living in, to the family you're living in, to the society you're living in. Be grateful every single second. Because when tomorrow you'll not be there, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter. You don't. So it is you who have to be grateful, who need to be grateful. So be grateful. That will make all the differences. And simultaneously, with all your resources, whatever you have been blessed with, try to contribute again to your family, to your community, to your society, and to your world. That's it.
Awesome. Now, thank you very much for that message. Very, very inspiring. Now, make sure you get a chance, if you get a chance to go and check out his YouTube and search him up. He has a lot of great information. You may have to learn Bengali though.
True.
but soon enough, I'm sure you're going to have some English content out there for people to devour and enjoy. Before I
will seriously consider that. And thank you so much giving that idea the other
I just
day.
put him on the spot. He will have English content out there.
Look forward to that.
But before I let him go, I'm going to ask him some quick questions just to have some fun and get to know him. So very quickly, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, if you had the opportunity to do any extreme sport, either bungee jumping, skydiving, cave diving, whatever it is, what would that extreme sport activity be?
I wouldn't do any of them. No extreme sport. I have a fear of height. So no, just perhaps cricket or football. That's it. Yeah.
If you had the opportunity to compete in the Olympics, whether it's winter or summer, what sport do you want to win the gold medal in?
100-meter running sprint.
Awesome. That's my favorite sport as
Okay, yeah.
If you had an opportunity to speak or spend a day with anybody you want to, dead or alive, who would you want to spend that day with?
Again, number of people. Yeah, really, I cannot pick one.
So how about this? You have a round table of 5 spots. Who would those 5 people be?
Oprah and Tony Robbins and Barack Obama, former president. Yes, all these sort of, a group of people who I really follow. For my own sake, I learn huge number of things. I try to learn. Yeah, they will be the people.
Wow, that would be a very, very engaging dinner. Lots of fun, lots of great wisdom there, right? Now,
I wish I had this opportunity. Yeah.
Now they're all sitting there going, you know what, Zia, I'm hungry. What are you going to cook them?
Okay.
What's your special dish?
All right. Yeah, my special dish would be for them Bangladeshi dish for sure, because I am a Bangladeshi.
Yep.
By birth. So I would love to treat them with some special Bangladeshi dish, right? A special rice that is called khichuri. Rice with pulse and some spices, and a special maybe fish, because Bangladesh is famous for fish, hilsa fish. Yes, that might be the thing.
Put your hand up if you want to be invited to this dinner.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I would love to be a part of that dinner group, because that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would like to be at that dinner as well. Once again, thank you very much for your time. This is the YouTube superstar, Mr. Zia Hasan. Until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. I'll see you later.